Tom Aspinall says that Jon Jones is holding up the fight. He says here, UFC desperately want to make this fight. What is holding it up right now is Jones' side. And my answer to that is duh. Jon Jones is the A side. Jon Jones is the GOAT. Jon Jones is that guy. He's him, right? After what he just did to Stipe, trust me, that body kick that he landed on Stipe would have folded Tom Aspinall as well. And no, Tom Aspinall's not sidestepping it. Like, people are crazy, bro. Jon Jones's timing, Jon Jones's experience, Jon Jones's well-roundedness, right? He's not a one-trick pony by any stretch of the imagination. He could finish you on the ground. He could finish you on the feet. He could really hurt you in the clinch. He can do a lot, and he does it at the highest level. And what have we seen from Tom Aspinall truly to make us think that he's the one to beat Jon Jones, besides the fact that he's younger, bigger, and he's got a good right hand? What else? Truly, what else? I mean, who has he beaten that's even in the echelon? Tom Aspinall doesn't even have like a Daniel Cormier on his level. He doesn't have a Stipe on his resume. He doesn't have a lot of like tier lists on his resume. He got Sergey Pavlovich. Okay, cool. Who's Sergey? He was just another flavor of the month fighter that if you're watching the sport over long periods of time, these fighters are either, here to stay or gone tomorrow. And Sergey could be right now gone tomorrow. He's not looking too hot after the Aspinall fight, Jon Jones has beaten the who's who of this sport at the highest level within the biggest, most pressure cooker moments. This is nothing to him. And the UFC should pay him. The UFC should pay him. That's just what it is. If the UFC don't want to pay him, then, in my opinion, if you're Jon, why fight? Why fight? I'm sure there's other ways to make money. UFC want to do the same thing that they were doing in the Jon Jones versus Francis negotiations. They want to force Jon Jones's hand because Dana thinks this is really Jon's only way of making money for real. And Dana's like, I could kind of wait you out, bro. Like, we could see what you want to do. People are going to move on past you real quick. People are going to start calling Tom the GOAT if we do an undisputed fight between him and someone else, But that's not what you want to do. You want Jon Jones. You want that passing of the torch. And the question is, even if the fight does happen, I don't think that happens. I think Jon takes down Tom Aspinall. I think he beats up Tom Aspinall. I think Jon Jones, the only thing he has to worry about, truly, is the puncher's chance of Tom Aspinall. That's it. But he's been fighting puncher's chances all his career. You get me? He's incredible at avoiding punches. He's long, it's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. And Tom Aspinall doesn't have boxing like an Alexander Gustafsson. Let's not throw that out there. If you watch his fights with Arlovsky, with Pavlovich, with, go and watch Aspinall's fights. Curtis Blades, he is not this, I don't view him as a super slick boxing type like that. I really don't. I'm sorry. I think Dominic Reyes got better hands. I think Alexander Gustafsson got better hands. I just think Tom Aspinall is bigger, probably maybe a little more athletic or just younger. He's got that pop and that spring in his step, and he's big, But I don't view Tom Aspinall as this guy who's going to go in there and showcase crazy boxing skills against Jon Jones. I really don't see that happening. I think Jon's kicks are going to be a problem for the guy. I think Jon is just he mixes it up so well. It's going to be too much for Aspinall, besides the chance of a knockout, which could happen, and I'm being forthright with you and saying that it could happen. This is MMA. It's the most unpredictable sport in the world. But yeah, overall, big picture point, Jon Jones deserves to get paid for this fight, and to me, talk like this is like just noise. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, whether you agree, disagree, it doesn't matter. Just join the discussion, follow for more, and leave a like if you enjoyed the time spent. Thank you. You are all appreciated.